Ooh, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for Poltergeist.
Ah!
That's scary. We're here to talk about Drag Race. Oh my god!
No, we're not. We're in all black. You know that our costumes for Dragula is whatever's black.
I'm gonna rewind.
Okay.
We're here to talk about Dragula.
Ah!
It's 2 episodes.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We decided to skip a week because there were things that happened. And part of that was illness, but other part, mental illness.
Both,
you know,
we're mentally ill.
There's a Twitter account that once said we all have mental health.
And
I want you to know that.
Moving is so difficult when you're a piece of shit. A former piece of shit like me.
Moving 4 times in 2 years.
3 years, yeah.
You should look into.
I've been asking the realtors, like, is there any chance that any of these people want to move back into their home? Because I can't do this again.
No, and you shouldn't have to.
And I shouldn't have to.
You really have been through it.
It sucks, but also
I've had it so easy.
But if I play my cards right, if I get what I want, I'm gonna have a fabulous. One lives 2 houses down from a man with dinosaurs on his roof.
I don't trust that.
And then one is so close to you, I could walk here.
I want you to get that one because I love the coffee bean.
There is a coffee place right by.
Oh, you don't want me to say?
Just in case, yeah.
You think anyone's going to try and find you?
Yeah.
Who? I'm so sorry that you're going through all of that yet again, but I will say, and we don't say it enough, apparently, according to the comment section, it's so much easier because your friend Kevin is there. He's the most supportive person.
Thank God I have him because...
Thank God I have him.
We know exactly...
I would be in so much shit if I had to move by myself.
He's truly become my brother Kevin because now that we understand each other and we understand how each other's communication works, I'm thrilled to be living with him.
You're unstoppable. That's wonderful.
Because I really didn't want to live with anyone else ever again, but the universe is forcing us and I'm thrilled. I'm excited to live with him.
He's so...
Mostly because we both don't care if we never talk to each other. We like our space. But when we come together,
that's what you have to do to get him to stop calling you, is you have to live with him.
Yeah. I always feel so bad because he calls me when we hang out. And I'm like, don't call her.
Oh, he calls me.
He calls you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she doesn't like it. Stop.
I don't. But it's okay. It's his way.
It's his little, he's got that little brother type energy.
Listen, just because he has big pecs and a giant ass doesn't mean that he's not annoying. But he's the sweetest
only
person.
Annoying superficially. Like, he's a really sweet and wonderful person. He also calls and asks
how you are. Okay, let's stop. This is getting gross.
No.
Yeah. Exciting news. At time of filming, Alexis and I saw Wicked last night.
Yes.
But we're not going to talk about it
We're not going to talk about it. We have thoughts. Boy, do we have thoughts.
We will be filming something in a couple of days.
But we have something we're going to save our thoughts for that. So you click the notification bell.
Yeah, you got to click the notification so you'll miss it. We'll have a special guest. You're going to love it.
You'll have a very
You're gonna love it.
Guest.
I'm so excited.
I know.
It was so good. That's all. That's it.
I'm
sorry. Should I not include that?
No. You can include that. And I'm just going to say I was not disappointed in any way.
Okay. I was so... Okay.
Save it for the thing.
No, I know. Well, let me just say this real quick. Okay. I've had a really hard week.
A little wicked talk.
I've had a really hard week mental health-wise because started new medication, gonna have to get off it. And it's okay. It's part of the process. So I was in a horrible mood yesterday when we went to see Wicked, and I do apologize for my energy. Although I thought I hit it well, but apparently according to you, I didn't.
You hit it well beforehand.
But
afterwards, I could.
Yeah.
I noticed something was wrong.
Yeah.
But only because I know you intimately.
I know you. Anyway, but as soon as the movie started.
Yeah. Soaring.
I jittered the whole time.
Y'all were worried.
Yelled out.
Because the runtime is like 2 hours, 48 minutes.
We got to the credits. I snuck in 2 bubblies. And what I usually do is I drink them within the first 30 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
I still had a bubbly left by the end because I was so enamored.
No, it was heaven. We
Anyway,
can't say
okay,
anymore.
yeah,
we can't
stop
say anymore.
talking about
We're
it.
talking
We're
about
gonna talk about it.
Dragula,
Yeah,
which
let's
is
talk
the
about
other
Dragula.
most anticipated two-parter of the season, which is these last 2 episodes. We got Dungeons and Dragons, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the other one.
Yeah, the horror Hooker Frankenstein.
Frankenhooker.
Yeah.
Frankenhooker. You know, I went to this one guy who, I know that it was all hindsight is 2020. My brain thought I was obsessed with him, but I really wasn't. But we went and saw Frankenhooker on the double feature. We saw like Frankenhooker and then something else.
And to quote the Boulets, it is problematic.
I like that
Anyway.
they said that.
I do too.
I also was obsessed that she was like, wait a minute, I'm not wearing lashes.
Yeah, Big Boulet forgot her lashes, but I gotta be honest, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, sometimes they don't.
They're... Okay, I know that you like it when I switch my makeup up, but I hate switching my makeup up because I love having a signature. And the Boulets...
You can still have your signature and switch it up. It looks so fucking cool with the glitter.
Okay, what I did, can I tell you what I did? What I was aiming for?
Yeah, but stand in your truth.
I am.
Don't make
I look like a
don't
little
make
elf.
concessions. You look incredible.
But what I was trying to say is I appreciate the Boulets have like their signature face. Because like I get it. It's what I feel most comfortable in as well, is when I'm in my signature. And it doesn't matter. Anyway, Onyx on Dix did a look last week. It was an eye that was similar to this. And she had like blood around her scalp line. I can't stop staring at that photo. I have looked at it so many times that I was like, well, I'm going to try something similar. Not quite it, but I will admit I did have fun.
It's fun to change it up a little
It's fun to just like play with different brushes.
But shit, we have to get into it.
And also, we just want to say up front, again, we appreciate, truly, hats off, ears off even, for trying to bring drama. But none of it is real, and it's so long, and I, personally, for me, part of me, just spooky me,
Emmy.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't want to talk about it. It's all so made up.
It is made up. There's no ground we haven't covered already, so we're just gonna go straight to the looks for
my
Dungeons
own
and
mental
Dragons.
health, okay?
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah, they had to be in teams. Now, this was fun.
I thought this was fun. They had to choreograph their own dance, and they went and filmed it.
Fight.
Fight, not
bitch.
dance. Fight.
Fight choreography is real. I know you've never done theater, but when I was in a show called Barney the Elf with current Wicked Broadway Bach understudy Yondo Lopez, we kissed on the mouth. There were like a couple things, truly as small as tripping over a box, had to be rehearsed before every show.
It's called Fight Call.
It's called Fight Call.
Yeah. Can I be honest?
How did you know that?
Well, I've dabbled in theater myself just a little
really?
bit, and I was in a production of West Side
Such a
Story.
hard time remembering your history.
And there was actually a fight audition.
Okay.
And in the audition, there was like a little obstacle course.
Okay.
And you had to like jump over a thing and go under and like, because the set was going to be scaffolding. So he wanted to see like how we moved up the stuff. And that's exactly what I did. We had to go out and like go in a window. And so everyone was being boring and just doing like, like noises.
Yeah.
And I was like, dun, 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 dun. And then when I get to a stopping point, I'd be like, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
I have to say this to you.
Dun. I got it. I booked.
Before we started these cameras rolling, we also had another. I'm worried. I'm realizing now, too late in our friendship, we are so much alike. And so whenever you think, is she mad at me? Does she hate me? Know that I'm mad at myself. And I hate myself.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I hate you and I wish you died in that fire that I set,
It's really
I was
you.
talking about myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the fire, you were. But I was seeing myself.
Oh, please don't
If I had
kill me
given
by
up.
fire.
No,
Just do a
apparently
gun.
it's better than drowning.
Absolutely not. I
No,
refuse.
did you read the comments when we talked about it? People left comments. Okay, listen to this. Dying in a fire, your body goes into shock and it closes off all your nerve endings, so you don't really feel it after a while. Drowning, guess what? Opposite day, it starts your nerve endings. And so it's a really slow, painful death.
I don't want to be drowned either. I just
I'm
want to
saying
be
if you
smothered.
have, I'm saying what I tried to
I don't want to be
do
smothered either.
is more
Just do a
humane
or maybe
than
a
if I
knife.
drowned you.
A knife.
Okay.
Wouldn't you love a knife?
Yeah, I would.
Let's start off with Jaharia. This is a classic case of I don't know what's going on in Dragula until the Boulets tell me what to like.
Really?
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
No, you didn't.
I thought it was fun. I liked it. She was like the only one that added drag into her Dungeon and Dragons character.
Oh, I'm going to argue that.
Oh, maybe not. No, you're right.
I'm gonna argue that point.
But I liked it, and then they were like, no, it's too much fabric. It's not enough, like, creature. I saw that. I understood.
It's, to me, Dungeons and Dragons is like a clear cosplay moment. I want to see, like, sculpted. And instead, I saw, like, what she...
Disco Star Wars.
Yeah, it looks like what she puts on when she's taking her makeup off. I love her. And I also love that she is the performer in the group. And so she's like, this is my chance to choreograph. So she does. She choreographs who is her partner? Pi?
Yeah, because they had the beef of, like, who is the leader of the group.
Yeah, she choreographs with Pi. They're going to have their fight. And standing next to Pi, she looked even cheaper. Love her, just not this look. Pi, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
The amount of work. This is one of the few that I went on their Instagram to zoom in on the picture because I knew I wasn't seeing all of the elements. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Pi is crazy.
Consistently showing us. They talk about it later about how they're doing so much. I can't disagree with them. They're doing so many different iconic looks.
I agree. I mean, they did say later on that they were like the best makeup artist and costumer on Dragula, and that was crazy. But
that's a lot of confidence.
Delusion. I did see Pi on Twitter say Delusion is an integral part of being a drag queen.
Oh my God, if we had Delusion, you know where we'd be right now?
In a home.
We'd probably be like friggin', who's a really famous drag queen?
Mara Mangle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yuri. Hot. Creepy.
Can I be honest with you? I didn't recognize her.
Didn't either. Yeah, me neither. I liked it.
This, to me, felt more kind of what Jaharia was going for, where there's like the flowy fabric, kind of draggy, but then it also included the elements that I expect in a more cosplay look. I gotta say, overall, I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
It's still not quite what I would want for my Dragula monster, but I couldn't be mad, and she's a great performer.
She is a great performer.
But unfortunately, her scene partner, Asia
Consent. Now, she looks cool.
She looks so fucking cool.
She looks like Tim Curry in that movie Legendary, but cunt.
Yeah, she looks like Tim Curry's cunt.
She did not soar in the performance aspect of it.
She chose her weapon. She wanted bow and arrow. And I'm going to defend Asia here. I don't think she realized that she was actually going to have to shoot it. I don't think she realized that was going to be taken into account.
Oh my God.
Did you notice when they showed her and her name came out, you know, the name comes across the screen and she's like, and you expect a cutaway, but instead it went, and she went, oh.
Yeah.
And they, like, left that in. That is so funny.
That is funny.
That is so funny.
That's funny.
But bless her heart.
You never know.
Bless her heart. Have you ever shot a bow and arrow?
Yeah. I did a little YouTube series called Camp Wanakiki, and I shot 3 arrows.
What is that?
Hit the target.
What is that?
It's like this, but instead of scary, it's like campy silly. And in one of the episodes, I shot a target, and I hit all 3 arrows. I won.
Is it still on YouTube?
Yeah.
Huh. Wait, but just like Dragula, does it have 2 hosts that try to do skits that go on too long?
Yeah, except Dragula stopped doing that.
And now our winning team
is actually going to go ahead and be Grey Matter. Grey Matter, just insane.
I mean,
this was Grey Matter's challenge to lose.
Now, I don't mean to be... Sorry, I had a little bit of a stroke. Elves are known for their epilepsy. I don't want to sound like Meatball right now. Obviously, Grey Matter is so hot. But the talent and
is
the charm is so hot to me. I can't handle it.
And not to talk about all that fake drama, but when they tried to come for Grey Matter for being too quiet, and Grey Matter's like, sorry, I let my shit do the talking for me.
That's so
Instant hot. Yeah.
That's so hot. That's like
that's the difference between delusion pie and confidence Grey Matter. And you need both of those to be a successful person.
Monster.
And Grey Matter's opponent, Auntie Heroine, Auntie just...
This to me is very drag.
You're right. And I misspoke earlier. And
you did.
You can go ahead and slap me.
What's wrong
Sorry,
with
it's the glue. It's the glue.
Are you in pain?
Yeah, they hurt.
Oh, Alexis, I'm so sorry.
It's because I tried to take them off myself.
Well, I would have paid to get them taken off of you.
No, baby.
If that was the problem.
No.
Look at mine. Don't they look nice?
Yeah, they do look nice.
I loved Auntie's look, but more importantly, I loved the 2 of them together because they are my front runners.
Yeah.
Although...
Auntie Matter.
Pie was my friend. I gotta be honest. Pie does something for me. I don't know what it is, but Pie is my person. And now, spoiler,
Pie
can't be my person.
Pie
Speaks to
has
me.
everything to win except for the confidence.
Pie speaks to me. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I love seeing the two of them together. It did kind of force Auntie to drop this character, it seems, that she's had recently of just being very antagonistic in the long table room. And
Antagonistic.
I apologize. Let me take that back. So it forced her to drop this character that she's kind of had in the long table room, which of course is
Auntie.
a bitch. Oh, sure. I loved Gray and Auntie's talk about sobriety. That was so nice.
That was touching.
It was touching. And to learn that the Gray Matter's streak is in celebration of their sobriety.
Oh, yeah.
That's so fucking great.
Yeah.
Stop drinking. Unless, like, you know, it's a holiday or it's the weekend.
I'm gonna drink soon.
You think?
I'm gonna get real drunk, yeah.
Okay, can I be honest with you?
I just want to see how if I can hang. I want us to
You
go
won't.
get incredible martinis somewhere.
And I will. But I'm saying,
It is.
you're hungover for 2 days.
No, I know.
3.
But that's me just eating Taco Bell. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You do shit. Quinoa. Have you tried that?
I'm gonna get Taco Bell after this. I just realized.
Okay. But I really enjoyed it, and that was a very sweet moment between the two of them.
That was a sweet
And I want to.
moment.
That's the shit I want to see more of.
Yeah.
Leave the long table room. Go to the cauldron.
Put those
talk about your
skits
mom.
back in, Boulets, and have less long table room talk.
Can you believe we're saying that?
I can't.
You never
believe-
know.
I can't
You
believe
never
anything
know.
I say.
You never know. The world changes in an instant.
Who wins this episode, Darby?
Oh my God! Thank you so much for asking. Were they joint?
Was it a
wins?
joint win? That's why I asked you. 'Cause I couldn't remember.
Will you hand me my phone over there and I'll look up the fandom?
Sure.
Sorry. I think it's a joint win. I'm pretty sure.
Well, you know whose joints don't win? These. They're creaky.
Can I tell you, I had the hardest time finding a amateur cream pie gangbang to jerk off to today. Like the hardest time. It's all professionals. That's your job. I don't want to see someone be good at their job. I want to see somebody thrive in their hobby.
Well, if you have any amateur
Cream pie gangbangs with a passionate, okay, I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to cream pie gangbangs, I do prefer a woman. But if it's a passionate bottom, like Hard Hat Harry, what was his name? He had the numbers above his bed.
I don't remember this.
Caesar's hard hat. Caesar? Hard hat.
Caesar Milan?
Yes. He had to get into that because he ruined his hole.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. I'm so sorry, everyone. Nope, that is the Munsters. Did you know that the Munsters car was named the Dragula and was a coffin?
Oh my God. Is that crazy? Is that cool? Oh my God. You know, I never seen a coffin car, but you know, when I was real little, we did have one of those Subarus where you could sit on the side, on the sides.
Yes!
A paddy wagon.
It was a double win. Why did I doubt myself so much?
Because of who you are.
Ooh.
Did I shoot a consents bow and arrow right into your heart?
That sucked.
I'm sorry.
I had a hard week.
From the looks of that porn, yeah, you had that hard week.
No, the one that I finally landed on was a husband and wife, and they were doing it together, which I think is
that's
so sweet.
Good. I love that. Austin hasn't seen Son Daddy Grandpa, and I'm going to show him.
He's gonna come so fast. So good. Okay, sorry. The winners are the team, Anti-Heroine and Grey Matter.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Team Antimatter.
They were great performing together as
Yeah.
well. Grey Matter has shocked the hell out of me with their performing ability as well. Like, Grey Matter,
Yeah.
so hot.
So
the
good at
bottom
what they
two
do.
are Asia Consent and Jaharia. Now, I have to say, Asia, I'm deeply obsessed with how she handled herself in the
Oh
cauldron.
my God, yeah.
I've been high this whole time. You've been in the bottom multiple times. So, like, I'm going to survive this, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
The Extermination was, they had,
Tattoo.
it was a tattoo, but it was, if you got a riddle correct, then you didn't have to get a certain part of the tattoo.
It was like 3 sections.
It was like 3 riddles. Yeah, it was like the head, the
and
body.
it was riddles. Which,
Yeah.
I have to be honest, watching from home by myself, no pressure. Yes, I got all of the riddles.
I did not.
However,
I did not get
I
a
think
single
in
one.
that scenario, I think it would be really difficult. Jaharia gets all of them wrong, so she gets full goblin tits or whatever. Asia actually gets the last one right, but she's like, well, I've already got 2/3 of the tattoo. Just finish the fucking tattoo.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a fucking bad bitch. I thought that was really cool.
I thought it was funny, although the last half of the tattoo was really big. It was like the legs with the piss and the shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe you should have stopped at the sign.
Maybe. But that was true Dragula. That was filth. That was
100%.
Yeah,
and I
horror.
loved seeing her butt, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, her butt was great. In honor of that Extermination Challenge, Darby, I have some riddles for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and if you get it right, I won't draw on you. And if you get them wrong, I still won't draw on you because I left my markers at home. What gets wet while drying?
A rag.
A towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. 2 fathers and 2 sons are in a car, yet there are
Grandpa
only...
jerks off, the sons eat the cum, and the dads cheer him on.
Darby, can I see back here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving soon,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna need all the money I can.
Okay.
So we can't get demonetized.
Oh, sure,
Do you
sorry.
understand?
Yeah, no, I'm back. I apologize.
Okay. 2 fathers and 2 sons are in a car, yet there are only 3 people in the car. How? Oh, no.
You set me up.
I didn't even mean to.
Because once the father enters the son, it's just be one person.
The answer is son, father, and
Son,
grandfather.
father, grandfather.
It's
I know.
son, daddy, grandma.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I
do some for me?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
What an incredible source. This is from countryliving.com.
That's my favorite.com.
What kind of ship has 2 mates, but no captain?
A friendship.
A relationship.
I was gonna,
No,
okay,
that was
okay.
good. I gave you that one because, you've recently been... Oh, wait, what? Oh, my phone.
Did you send me the porn?
No, but I will, because it's very encouraging.
Thank you.
And you can see her C-section scar. A guy comes all over it. Where's the only place where today comes before yesterday?
Today comes.
Oh, I shouldn't have given you something with that word in it. Think about the spelling of the words.
Today. And for yesterday. The alphabet?
The dictionary.
Oh, the dictionary!
You know what? You play up the dumb thing. But you are averagely intelligent.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Also, before we leave this episode, I do just want to touch on the guest judge being David Dismalchian. Curtis was in a movie with David Dismalchian. If you can watch it. Wait, I have to promote this movie so that someone will see it and they'll be like, oh, he's pretty good. And then Curtis gets a big job, and then I can quit drag, and I can
quit drag.
Well, I was gonna smother you.
Okay.
So there's this movie with David Dismalchian, Kevin Pollak, and Curtis Edward Jackson. Ththose are the 3 stars. When in actuality, David Dismalchian and Curtis Edward Jackson are the stars.
It's a double star. It's like Wicked if it was dudes.
Yes, and it's on the internet and you can watch it. Yes, it is a low-budget film, but
it's really well done.
But I'm so proud of Curtis. He cries. You want to see him cry?
He plays a bully. It's kind of hot.
Oh, we fucked a lot while he was filming that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like when he gets mean. Let's go to the next episode.
This is Frankenhooker.
So this episode, we start with Cynthia Dahl.
Love her.
I'm so happy for her.
I
Remember,
want
who was
more.
it last season? There was another person who just kept coming in last season for no reason. And we were like, why? And I guess maybe this is something they're going to start doing every season.
No, I love it. Yeah.
I love it. And I'm so happy for Cynthia. If anyone deserves money, it's her. So they have to do Dragula trivia, which I gotta be honest, I bombed. I did very bad.
So, like I said, when it comes to anything really, I'm a goldfish. I don't remember what happened last Tuesday. It's Thursday.
I honestly don't know anymore.
I think it's Thursday because we had tickets for Wicked on Wednesday, and that was last night.
Oh my god, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Thank you. My favorite murder.
I'm doing my retinol cream tonight. My French Pharmacy retinol cream I do on Thursdays.
I have completely let my skin regimen go.
I know. Mine looks great though.
Your skin looks fantastic.
Thank you so much. There's makeup on it right now. You can't see it.
No.
So they have to do trivia. Asia's really good at Dragula trivia, which I found really charming.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I thought it was so cute.
She won a curse to snatch someone bald, meaning you can't wear a wig. But I feel like for Dragula, does it count with...
I think anything on the head. You can pull someone's wig or whatever's on their head off to make them bald right before they do the show. But right before this fright or this little thing, she and Auntie Heroine were going at each other. And she's like, if I win this next curse, I'm giving it to you, bitch. And when she won, as much as I love Auntie Heroine, I was like, all right, do it. You said it, let's see it. And then we spend the rest of the episode with her like talking to Pi about it and then walking around the room and then Auntie Heroine's talking to Grey Matter about it. And it's just this huge, long thing. And then we get to the fucking floor show and she cursed herself.
Yeah, here's what I'm confused about. She wore like a brain cap.
That's what I'm talking about with the drama is not real on this show.
She wore a brain cap. That's wearing something.
The curses have never counted. The curses have never hurt anyone. And then all of the talk about them voting for someone on stage and now this, they never follow through with the dramatic things. So that's what I'm talking about. It's frustrating as a viewer not to see any of that happen. All we get is the bullshit in the long table room. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna agree. I don't understand it.
It's not the monster's fault. Well, it sort of is a little, but I wonder what the producers are telling them. I wonder what the storyline people are telling them.
And also, it is interesting that she chose to scalp herself because she did also choose to allegedly allow the person in the beginning to take her wig and enter with just her wig cap.
She fooled us.
Maybe she's doing some sort of branding. I don't know.
Where she just loses her hair a lot?
It's so strange.
But
anyway,
that was frustrating.
Her look is cool. It's gross. Pi, it was almost like Franken Hulk instead of Franken Hooker.
Oh, this broke my heart.
But it was horny.
I thought it was so weird, but in a really cool
It was like
way.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
You know what I thought was so strange?
Franken Hunchback.
Now, I've never seen Franken Hooker. Is it campy or is it like they're all sexy and it's gory? Because the Boulets created this rule in their heads, which is their right to do. It's their show. They created this rule of like, we don't want campy colorful. We want sexy, real, which is something they mentioned during judging. They didn't mention
I wonder if they mentioned
assigning it.
Assignment.
Well, you know they didn't because Auntie Heroine is a type A personality and you know that she followed every rule by the book. So for Pi and Auntie Heroine to get that negative note of like, well, but we were looking for something realistic. Were you though? I think what it was, everyone's doing so well. They needed to put someone in the bottom. They didn't know who. And they were like, well, let's take this angle.
Speaking of Anti-Heroine, she does look really cool. Really camp, but like chic horror.
Her performance of taking her arm off was so funny. I will say, this is the second time we've seen her this season not know the words to a song. I mean, she did win a lip sync Extermination, but in the musical and then here, she didn't know the word.
Grey Matter. Hot,
heels.
Slutty, sexy heels.
Great body.
Great job. The face on the back, I thought looked a little bit like Drew Barrymore.
Oh, you think? I think it looks like Dick Cheney. Are they related? Up next, someone who truly truly fucked up everyone's plans, Yuri.
Because Yuri...
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
This
Yuri
was
looked
so
incredible.
Good.
It's like, okay, you're not just delusional. You've got the stuff to back it up.
I honestly thought she was going home this week. I feel like I
think everyone did.
All the exterminations have felt very natural. And I was like, well, she's going next,
and I think
obviously.
and I think everyone thought that. And then they were like, damn. Props to them, though, for saying, if you win fair and square and not just trying to make it for production. Like,
yeah, I mean,
propers.
She killed it.
Propers.
Great performance. The look was incredible.
Yeah.
And a contestant who shows growth throughout the competition is rare, and it's fun to see.
Yeah.
I think she really lucked out with the timing of the runways.
Yeah.
I think if this was in a different order, she probably would have gone sooner. But it fucked everyone up. And I loved the editors when they were giving Yuri these positive notes and they kept cutting to everyone else's faces. All the other contestants. And they were all like...
The editors on Dragula make me laugh sometimes.
Yeah, Dragula made me laugh too.
The winner's Yuri. Congratulations.
So crazy. But rightfully so.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
She killed it.
She killed it. She deserved it. But what a fucking twist.
Shock. Twist. The bottom is Auntie Heroin and Pie, and I don't love this.
Well, Auntie Heroin, she didn't know the words. But again,
Yeah.
I think it's this fake rule they made up because I think Yuri really fucked them up. I think the Boulets were as surprised as we were.
Yeah.
And they had to make some sort of twist to make it make sense. So they picked the cartoony looking ones.
In my fantasy, I saw both Auntie and Pie in the final.
Me too. I know that Pie's not everyone's cup of tea, but Pie brought so much large yet different costumes every week.
And they were all incredible.
They were so cool. And even when she's in the cauldron talking about how she's the best makeup artist and then everyone kind of laughed, her makeup did look really cool in this challenge with like the bent nose and the fake nostrils.
Yeah.
I was into it.
I'm sorry. Every single look she's done, despite, I think there's some...
farting.
There were just some aspects of, honestly, her like out of drag personality that were like, huh? But everything craft-wise, work-wise has been pretty impeccable. So it didn't make...
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, but I also agree that Yuri won. So they get shoved in a freezer and they get sprayed and blown on.
Ugh.
And they have to just wait each other out.
The best freezer experience I've ever had, top freezer experience, was working market days at Bar Redacted, being outside in the middle of Chicago heat, humidity, summer, and I got to come in and stand in the walk-in freezer.
Yeah,
And
I've stood
filled
in
with
many
alcohol.
walk-in freezers.
Oh, it's
I've
so
stood
good.
in many walk-in freezers, and I've also fallen
ears
over.
off to those who make those decisions and allow queens to go in there. I mean,
those should be the dressing
don't
rooms.
lock them in. You're not wrong. They both stay in the freezer, though, right?
They both stay in the freezer. The
And
death
Pie
was
dies.
kind of sad. It was just Pie dying.
I love Pie
But
so
we need Pie for a
much.
Titans for sure.
Oh,
Pie has got a
100%.
winning arc ahead of her.
It's just so strange to me what we love about Dragula, and I'm speaking for everyone, including you watching. What we love about Dragula is that it brings all the weirdos together, all the outcasts, all the nerds, all the weirdos together. And it's so interesting to see who the weirdos determine is the outcast amongst themselves.
Within the outcasts.
And I think Pie was that for a lot of people. I was really sad. This is the first elimination where I was really, really bummed.
Yeah. Me too.
That is another 2 episodes of the Dragula. We're almost done.
We're almost done.
We have top 4 moving into... I forget how Dragula does it. But you know what? We're going to learn together.
Sometimes 4.
We're going to learn together. We've got a very busy week ahead. We will be doing a review of Wicked. We will also be doing a review...
That's a surprise.
I said Drag Race UK. You misheard me. We're also going to do Canada, so we've got a lot coming up.
Oh my god, they just announced America.
So we may skip another week of Dragula, but we're not going to, end it forever. We have so much to catch up on before the end of the year. We're going to have to just have, a marathon day. Hey, what do you think about getting back into Coke? If you enjoyed that, go ahead and subscribe. Of course, the notification bell.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOW.
We're both on Cameo. Get a little message.
Yes, we are. We also have Cameo by going to IMHOtheSHOW.com.
Oh, I was made aware today. My brother, from my hit podcast, Twin Window, we have tens of hundreds of listeners. He took over the website and changed. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the form wasn't getting sent to us. So if you did order a Cameo and you haven't heard from us at all, please email us. We fixed the form, but please email us because we didn't see it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
And
Blame
all of
my
our
brother.
merch is on dragqueenmerch.com. I almost have my voice back.
That threat. I think I want to invest in Dawn level elf ears because these are just shitty $2 elf ears from whatever.
I know,
want,
but you don't want to
nice.
take the time to glue them on.
Oh my god, no. But there's got to be some that stick to your ears better than these. I couldn't stick my head out a window if I wanted. I can tell you that right now.
So I'm apartment hunting, and the last place we went to, the guy kind of saw us, and he was like, "So you guys are content? Will you guys do content?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "So, how do you prove income?" And we were both kind of like, "Well."
Yeah.
Kevin was like, "I have my own business," and I was like, "I have a cosigner."
I can help you prove your income.
No, I know.
When we applied for this place, it was a multi-day kind of back and forth thing because they wanted more proof. Like, I sent them, like, all the tax documents, and I sent them, like, my bank account information. Like, I sent them everything, and they were like, okay, the management company still wants more. I understand they need to see more, but, like, how else am I supposed to prove it to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
But your dad has really good credit because he was pilot and he was in commercial.
He was pilot, he was commercial pilot, and he was in a commercial. And then Kevin's daddy, he got me.
So Kevin called me the other night, because remember I told you he calls me.
Yeah.
And I answered. I was asking how he was feeling about the move, because I've only heard it from your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, when Kevin's involved in something that you're involved in, I need to remember to go to him, because you're me. You're very anxious.
Oh my God, yeah. We had this conversation.
He calls me. He's like, I'm like, how's it going? He's like, oh, we'll be fine. Like, I've got great credit. She's got a cosigner. And I was like, but she's worried about this and this. And he's like, yeah, that's one application. The rest don't ask for that. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we had this conversation because he was like, I want to be, our lease is up January 1st. And he was like, I want to be out by December 15th. And I was like, well, how does that work? Because I can't pay 2 rents. He's like, our landlord's not going to make us pay if we move. And I was like, he's not? Kevin was like, no. I forgot that, like, there's a certain...
He's got that...
I'm like a assume the worst.
He's got that conventionally attractive, straight-passing privilege that I think we just don't know how to operate.
I haven't had it since I transitioned, yeah.
Yeah, you used to have it. But it's the same thing.
I was a hot little twink back in the day.
Those 3 months were crazy.
Yeah.
Curtis has the same thing. Like, Curtis, it shocks me still. We've been together a million years. Yeah. Still, there are moments where I'm like, how do you not... Oh, because you have pretty privilege.
Yeah.
And all of his friends are straight.
Number 1, you're very pretty. Number 2, who cursed you? Because you have horrible luck at restaurants.
Yeah, I do.
I think someone really cursed you, and it's not... The curse needs to... We need to sage you.
You know what it is?
Or we need to go see, like, a healer.
But I don't... Okay. I don't view it necessarily as a negative anymore, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, I don't like going to restaurants as much anymore, so I save money.
I like them.
And number 2, when I go, I just have to disconnect my brain. One thing that I struggle with a lot is control, and it is trauma-based, shut up. Whenever I go into a restaurant, not only do I know that everything's out of my control, but I know it's gonna go wrong. And I can't do anything about it, and all I can do is use that as a rehearsal.
And y'all might be hearing that and thinking, well, because you have that attitude, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy and that's why it's happening. No, it's not.
It's nuts.
I've been with her. It's insane.
Every restaurant we go to.
Every single sit-down restaurant they go to, it's like completely ignored for 40 minutes and then like really bad service.
Really, really bad.
And it's like, who cursed you, child?
Yeah, but I am very much I married a service worker, so I'm very much pro service worker. So, of course, when everything goes wrong, this is what I do.
No, of course.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We've been here for about 30 minutes. Can I get water? Is it when you have a chance, of course. Like, take your time.
It's crazy.
So maybe it is self-fulfilling because they see I'm a little bitch. Maybe I should go in there and just throw my dick around. When we did conveyor belt sushi with his mom, they forgot my sake, and I couldn't find anyone for so long that when they came back to the table, they brought his mom her drink, but never brought me mine. And I was just like, never mind, I don't need it.
Oh, no.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
If you are dating someone, fuck it. If you are married to someone, I don't care who they are to you, and they are rude to service workers, dump them. That is a true judge of someone's character, how they treat service workers. And if they're rude at all, divorce. Beheaded, died.
6.
Now in Korea.
Yeah, you told me.
I watched that.
Let's go get tickets.
Okay.
I think the ticket booth is over here.
You know whose necklace that is that you're wearing?
No.
It's Mama's.
Oh, Mama.
Do you feel sick? Do you feel a little racist?
I feel a little better, actually.
She had a very positive attitude despite the fact that she got robbed at gunpoint.
She got robbed at gunpoint?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Well, that's not the worst thing that happened to her. I think it was the dementia. She hated that.